What's up, baby? Welcome back to another episode of EeveesCliches from coast to coast, episode number 6 now. Today we're bringing to you, I'm bringing to you, an UU battle against our good friend ShadowHawk. And it's funny because I'm just like bringing all kinds of battle of my Twitter group. And I post commentated just because I wasn't sure if I wanted to upload, but it ended up being such a great battle nonetheless. Even though it just came down to the last breaths again, just like Santo's battle. And I am bulk recording as we speak because of the fact that, you know what I mean, I've been uploading and I just want to make sure I have uploads daily. Now my opponent he's bringing some interesting Pokemon that deserve to be acknowledged, and one of them has to be Marowak. Like Marowak, whack, that boy just be whacking. That thing is powerful. Like, oh my goodness, I didn't realize how powerful that thing until I saw it in this battle. I mean, I've heard of the belly drum sets, but this one is unreal. Now my opponent on his side brings in the Hitmonlee, the Go-Goat, the Mega Aerodactyl. Now, spoilers, but Mega Aerodactyl, oh my goodness, that's the force not to reckon with. I mean, you guys know. The Marowak, the Alakazam, and the Uxie. So on my side, I go ahead and bring in a brand new, different UU team, and I'm really surprised that what's your name? Wow. I'm just surprised that my dragon type Pokemon got dropped down to a UU. I mean, this is the first time that I've used what's your name? Wow, I totally forgot your name. I always do this. Anyways, Porygon Z, Florges, Mienshao, Shadow, I think that's what I named her. Donphan. Are you scared the Beedrill? Or yeah, are you scared Beedrill? Because I mean, come on, looking at Mega Beedrill is just like terrifying. And last but not least, I forgot your name, so I'm just gonna continue. You guys are probably like, it's because I really never used this Pokemon, and I really don't, and not a lot of people use it in OU no more, I guess. I mean, but it is assault vested anyways. So we're gonna go ahead and play this VTO and allow you guys to kind of experience what I experienced. Now, I've learned so much from this battle. Don't give up, guys. Just really do not give up until it's the end. Seriously. So my opponent starts off with the Uxie. I come out with Porygon Z. As you can tell, I go for the Tri-Attack because I figured the Tri-Attack does a lot more damage than my Dark Pulse. Who knows? I didn't even run calcs, to be honest. I should have to check. I mean, I had the possibility of flinching my opponent as he sets up the Stealth Rocks. Now those Stealth Rocks, ladies and gentlemen, are really going to be a trouble, bothering some just huge problems to me, as I get the burn on the second Tri-Attack, which is amazing. I mean, after all, you get a 30% chance of actually landing a one of those moves. So I go ahead and he goes ahead and does his little leftovers and all that shenanigans, you know what I mean, as I go for a last Tri-Attack just to finish this thing off. I'm surprised he really didn't do much to me, but it's weird because not a lot of people start with their Scarfers, and I figured if I start off with mine, it would have take off my opponent, you know, you know, kind of throw him off. That's what I meant to say. Anyway, so he comes in with Brucey. Mine's is also named actually Bruce. Mine's Brucey. As I bring Mrs. Dumbo, and he sets a bulk up. And, I really figured he was gonna go straight up for a close combat, but knowing that my Pokemon's like super defensive, of course he's not gonna go ahead and do that. So he goes for the close combat, and oh my goodness, does so much damage after a bulk up. Of course, his special defense and his defense go down, which is an amazing set. I'm not gonna lie, I give him props because knowing the fact that your defense goes down after that, the bulk up just kind of like neutralizes it. But to me, I really just wanted to get rid of those rocks, so I go for the rapid spin. Didn't really care if he hits me hard again. I go for the Ice Shard, however, because I knew his defense was kind of at a neutral state, so I'd rather do some damage than no damage, right? So he goes for a second close combat, and now he's at a -2 on the special defensive side and -1 on the defensive side. So take that in account, ladies and gentlemen. He is losing HP with his life orb, of course. Kind of tells us that he's not an unburdened boost, but he might be a reckless. I don't know. I mean, there is him leads that are reckless. I bring in Shadow as he brings in Marowak. Now this is a part where I'm like, whoa. So I go for the fake out. I do have focus sash on this Pokemon as I go for the knockoff to take away the thick club, because that thick club, ladies and gentlemen, does some damage. And he goes for one, but that was a crit. Now the second one is the one that really grinds my gears. Actually, the first one is the one that grinded my gears, but it's okay. It's a crit. And I mean, it happens. So I come in with Porygon Z because I figured I can take this thing out with a tri-attack, hands down, and I outspeed, so there's nothing I can worry about. But he conserves it and brings out Brucey. Now I was like, bruh, this Ice Beam would have taken you out, but instead he actually takes it like a champ, and Brucey goes down. Actually, Brucey takes it like a champ, and then goes down to the second Ice Beam. So that was a good death fodder. I didn't really wanted to go for that tri attack because, of course, I mean, if I would have gone for the tri attack, I think I would have been at the same state. But good thing that Himali did not have the fake out. He goes for the focus blast. I switched out into Gudra when I should have, ladies and gentlemen, switched out into my Florges. Now this is where it really messed me up. I was like, no, why did I do this? Like, it really messed me up. I should have gone into Florges. This thing could have not done anything to me. Like, literally, he would have not done anything to me. These dazzling games would have meant nothing. Now he was thinking like, man, this thing is fat. But really, the problem is that I mean, dazzling game is not a stab move of Nalgazam, even though it is even though it has a high special attack. Now my Gudra, there you go, the name Gudra is assault vested, so this Aerodactyl is gonna be a problem. This Mega Aerodactyl, as he Mega evolves, of course, right here he does not get the boost into the next turn, so we're not gonna have to worry about that to the next turn. However, this Dragon Claw is ridiculously powerful after being boosted with the super effectiveness. Okay. Again, Florges. I was gonna switch out into Florges, but I didn't. I have no idea why. But it's all your calls, ladies and gentlemen. So he goes for the Stone Age. I survive, and I'm so lucky I have Ice Beam on this thing because it does a good amount of damage. However, it does not take him out. And I go ahead and switch out because I'm like, I need to conserve this thing because it is my choice Scarfer, and then can still take out most of his Pokemon. For example, Marowak. He goes for the Stone Age on Florges, and oh my goodness, this thing is power. It is power. Now right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is what like really costing me. Like this is what cost me the game. Taking advantage of this Stone Age was like the thing. I should have just like the thing. He was like, oh my god, yes, the hacks. But I could have gone for a Dazzling Gleam. I could have gone for anything else. But instead, I go for a Wish, which meant nothing. So, at the end of the day, him missing that Stone Age didn't mean anything, to be honest. I could have taken it out, his Aerodactyl, and I would have been that much closer to winning the game. But, unfortunately, I didn't. He goes for the Stone Age and takes out my Porygon Z. And, unfortunately, I really thought that was it. I think it was over. I just wanted to give up, to be honest. That's why I threw out my Gudra, my Florges just like that, unfortunately. And so I bring You Scared out my Beedrill. He goes for a Home Claws. I have no idea why he did that in that moment, but he told me he thought I was going to go ahead and protect, which really I don't protect with my Beedrill. I go straight for the Poison Jab, and ladies and gentlemen, right there, that right there was power. So I did choke for a little bit here. I didn't even know if Poison Jab was enough, but after being stab boosted, right here, this is stab boosted right here. Look at the power. Ooh, man, when I saw that, I was like, ooh, Go-Go. And Go-Go's are supposed to be defensively invested. That's what I think. So right here, Marowak comes in, and I was really thinking what would do more, a Poison Jab or a U-turn, and I came to terms that a U-turn would be able to take out a Marowak, doing about 75%, I believe, and that was enough to take out his Marowak, fortunately for me. And yeah. I was really, honestly, that was a fortunate like turn of events, to be honest. It was just a fortunate turn of events. The way it all just happened, I'm telling you, I was just down to give up because Stone Edge on Beedrill is just too powerful. And to be honest, I was surprised that a Mega Beedrill outspeeds, I mean a Beedrill, I'm not talking about, well, never mind, the home claws. Yeah, I was gonna say I was so surprised that a Mega Beedrill actually outspeeds an Aerodactyl, Mega Aerodactyl, but actually the home claws was after, so it doesn't matter. But still, nonetheless, that right there cost him the game. If it wasn't for that, it would have really, he would have had that. He would have really had that. And but then again, if you think about it on my side, it also, you know, I could have done better plays. But anyways, it was an amazing game just because of the fact that it just went down to the last punches. Like, come on, man. We were head to head, and it was beautiful. So, nonetheless, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I know there was a short battle, but man, it was a hit to hit. But yeah, anyways, if you have any suggestions on nicknames on these Pokemon as well, oh my goodness, besides Mrs. Dumbo, which is of course Donphan and Shadow, and what's next, I need help for Gudra, Florges, and of course Porygon. See if you guys have any suggestions, please help me out, because these Pokemon are basically yours. You are creating these Pokemon with the nicknames, and they will be remembered for the rest of this channel. I mean, for the lengthness of this whole community. So thank you very much for watching, and like always, just sit back, relax, and game on.